Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Well, as you can tell, my name is MandyJacotin, and I'm connecting from Brooklyn, New York, United States. Welcome, Krishna Rao.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. And tell us briefly a little bit about you. Where are you calling from? And anything you'd like to share with us about family and stuff. Going for it.
Sure. Sure. So I am belong to a city called Bombay, and I was born in a hometown called Satara, and I was born in 1974. I did my schooling in Bombay, and after that I did the 4 year apprenticeship training in marine engineering, and after that I sailed as a marine engineer for 15 years on merchant navy ships, and thereafter I was an surveyor with American Bureau of Shipping. I was inspecting ships uh, on their behalf for our clients from the oil and natural gas commission in India. So after that, there was some break in my career, and I had to take time off for health for 2 years. And then when I recovered, there was a huge, what do you say, fraudulent email came in from Canada saying there is a job offer for you, and I was that time desperately looking for something in my industry or anywhere or like anywhere in the world, whatever I could do. So
Okay,
I
okay.
landed in.
Let's stop here. We had a nice little chat prior to this meeting here. So let me just make sure that people are clear about what you said. Because yeah, I had asked you before if you were in the engineering line because you tell me you're maritime what again? You said
Shipping.
shipping. You are into maritime shipping. Okay, so you said no, and I said, did you have? And then you explained to me that at the time when you studied that field, they didn't have they didn't have a big degree to you can have. So
That time.
you
That's
at that
yeah.
time, yes. So you did the next best thing, which was after you completed your 12-year education, you said secondary
Yes.
school,
Yes. Yeah.
and you did a 4-year intern, some sort of a internship, and you
On the job.
received
That is called on
on
the job training.
on the
Apprentice.
job apprentice on the job
Yeah.
training. Very good, very good. And during that time, were you paid a little something or a
Yeah.
regular salary? No,
Stipend. Stipend.
you had a stipend.
Yeah.
Very good, very good. And after you finished,
4 years.
yes, after you finished your 4 years,
Yeah.
did uh, did they offer you a job right away, or did you have to complete other things?
We had to give the authority exam, the government department which was authorized to give the license of marine engineer. So that exam I had to clear, and then with that license I could initially sail as an junior engineer, and then I was after a few months I was eligible for giving the higher exams for becoming a independent officer of an engineering watch. Like I have an unlimited license of I can sail on any ship with any power motor ship,
You can
and
you can
I
sh-
can
you
be
with that. Wow, that's amazing. With that certificate, right? That took you an
licensed. Yeah.
additional. Yeah, it took. Oh, this was the license. Yeah, it took you an additional what 2 to 8 months to get that after you finish your apprenticeship.
Yeah, actually it is 6 months, but in my case, I had some health issue in the first shift itself, so I had to take a break after 3 months and take the treatment for whatever I went through, and After 1 year, I was well and I was fit and went back to sea. And that time I got a contract for a long 8 months. So for 6 months I had to do 11 months, and 1 year was for my health. So after that I gave the exam, but I was very good in studies, so I cleared all the exams in first attempt.
You
And
cleared
then
all you cleared all the exams in when and how?
first attempt, very first attempt.
Very first attempt.
Normally, yeah,
Oh,
normally
very
people used to
fast.
say,
Okay.
yeah, first
Yes.
attempt. Like you, I gave the exam, I passed the exam. That's it. Many people could not pass in their first attempt, so they had to reappear.
Oh,
For
I
that is,
understand. You did it
yeah,
at the first time.
yeah,
Again,
correct.
very good, very good. That's yeah, I can tell you're a very smart man. I can tell. So wow, so that's wonderful. So around that time, once you got your license, you started to actually work in, various departments and everything. And what was how was how was your general experience with that? Did you find that overall that was the best job you could hold?
Yeah,
Was there anything that kind of, limited you from really expanding and become like a top boss?
yeah. Uh, I really loved my job, and all my subordinates and my senior used to be very happy with me, and they used to say that he will become a very good chief engineer, the senior rank. So I did the two ships, 8 months and 10 months, which were general cargo ships. As I told earlier, I started with the tanker ships, and on tanker ships I developed some allergy. So the after
Allergies.
yeah,
Okay. What
so
what were the allergies? What did you find out the allergies were caused by?
by the fumes of the tankers which I was sailing on the first ship.
Okay.
So the second and the third ship was a general cargo ship. The general cargo ship doesn't carry oil, like liquid oil, crude oil, or any diesel oil, yeah, product oil. So there
Okay.
are no fumes. There are no fumes on those
Two
type of ships.
ships.
Yeah, general cargo or the bulk carriers, they don't have any fumes. So on those ships, I could do well. I could perform well. I enjoyed my time. It's very
Wow.
yeah, exciting. You go to different countries. You go away from your home. The ship is your home, and you work also there. You go when the ship goes to the port. We go all around, do some shopping, meet different people. Many things are there. Yeah. Eat different food.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So you got a world tour
exposure, yeah.
practically. Yeah, good
Correct,
exposure. Well,
correct.
good. So may I ask, around that time, is that when you met your wife? And did
Okay.
you? Yes. Tell us a little bit about the family.
Yeah, yeah. So after these two contract, I believe I got married, and there was some need, like at my home there was no one, so sort of I also was looking for some companionship in my life at that point in time. So I could found one right choice, and then we went ahead, married. Like it's a family marriage. Like, sometimes people go for a love marriage where you choose the partner first, and then you what do you say? You first get along with them, and then you go for marriage. Here, the arranged marriage is like the family chooses the like offers you some candidates. Among you,
True.
if you yeah, if you like
You.
each other, then
Mm-hmm.
we can proceed for the marriage, and then we make a love like that
That's
way.
good. That's
So,
good. If it works for you,
mm,
that's
mm.
That's
So
very
majority of Indian people go about on this way of marriage. So that is
mm-hmm.
why they are also doing well at like successfully continuing with the marriage for many
Okay.
years.
So in your country then you don't have a high rate of divorce like we do here
Yeah,
in the United
correct.
States.
Right.
Really? That's
Yeah, yeah.
very
Because
good.
the reason because the reason behind is that you you are already given some what do you say? There are some unsaid vows in that relationship. Okay,
Mhm.
there are some unsaid vows between the relationship between your parents and you, your brothers, sisters, and you, siblings, and your friends and you. So there are actually some unsaid vows which are to be followed. And at the time of marriage, when it is arranged marriage, we take a witness of maybe some god and say that okay, we are going to abide with these rules. And in India, people are very what do you say, they are very um,
They, li-
full of
they
heart. They follow, yeah, they are very
they have a lot of traditions. I see a lot of
mm,
traditions
tradition,
in
and
India.
they
A lot,
follow with heart. Like they are with devotion. A lot of things with devotion.
what is that
So
again? All the things with who? Heroes?
devotion, devotion.
Okay, what is devotion? Devotion with devotion, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Very good, very good.
So we have
All
a lot
right.
of devotion for everything. Yeah, I mean, so marriage is one of the things. Marriage is one of the things. So we believe in each other. We believe in the vows we take, and
I
we
got
try to
you.
be in those rules. So there is, you can say, you get a little bit less freedom, but that is good for long run. Like otherwise, unlike otherwise, where in Western countries or even the European countries where they have more freedom, but they are not
A, lo-
happy at the end.
a lot of breakups, yep. A lot of
Ah,
breakups.
whatever, like should not happen with anybody. But it works only when you both the parties give 100% to that relationship. That is the key of that. You
Or
keep discovering,
both
yeah,
parties
that
have to put 100% in the relationship. Okay.
both partners should have to give 100% to the relationship. That is the only way you can continue and you say, add to like in a healthy relation. And we keep on discovering like we become close friends year by year. We go more
Mm-hmm.
closer to each other. Then we have children. Then we are more bonded. We have to think for their future. We have to uh,
That's
make some money for
right.
them. Then it's all like a family. Like in India, we are known for this thing. We don't have any Mother Day, Father Day. We all meet, eat, and dance, and we together enjoy that togetherness. This bonding is very strong over here. People like we in our community also, in our friends also, we go meet, we go talk, we go eat with together, we like enjoy together. So that creates a very
Strong.
sound,
Very
strong and
strong.
sound bond, yeah,
Sound bond.
among ourselves, and then we are more emotional, more devotional for everything what we are doing. Very passionate about a lot of things we are doing. So that's the we can say one of the strong point of our country.
Yeah.
You
So
remember,
from so
if
we'll
you remember, I just end my on this topic of devotion with small instance when Swami Vivekananda came to Chicago long back in maybe 80, 90 years back in United States of America, and he was wearing all dhoti and Indian attire, and all gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen were wearing all ties and coat, and he was given rather very less time for the speech. He was kept at the last. They all thought that what this Indian guy would say, and he was not given enough time, and rather he was given very less time and last to speak. But the moment he came on the speaker, on this mic, Within a minute, he won all hearts of the people. They could not stop clapping for him for maybe 10 minutes or more. He just opened his speech by saying, "Brothers and sisters of America," and that like bonded him with everyone. And then he started speaking, and they had to give him some half an hour or some more time to him to just finish his speech. And they everybody was standing for the whole speech. That is what.
What? Okay,
Yeah,
so
you go.
let's go back on that story again. I want to be clear. So, you are referring to who exactly had that
It was Chicago.
experience?
It was Chicago. You write. You can put Chicago. Swami Vivekananda.
Okay, so there's a name, Chicago what?
You can write our that the leader's name, Swami Vivekananda.
Okay, so you know what? Yeah, put the name in the chat. Okay, so
All right.
that leader, that is an Indian leader,
Yeah, he was
and
Indian leader.
he was traveling at the time, and he went to
Yeah,
Chicago.
that was the time. That was the time when India was fighting for our freedom from British rule. So in the 18, yeah, 1900.
Okay, and
So
then he was a leader back then, and then he was
can can say he's one of the greatest man from India, like Mahatma Gandhi. How Gandhiji was renowned in all over the
yes,
world. That way,
yes.
Swami Vivekananda was very much renowned person from India. You
Okay,
can, if you want to name few two three people from India, then uh, it will be Swami Vivekananda, Gandhiji, and uh, Subhash Chandra Bose
okay,
from
very
West
good,
Bengal. Yeah, these are
very
the
good,
people
very good.
who
And
were
you
like,
and many of the young men and women, many of the men, they kind of they look up to him. They look up to him as an example to follow
I
for their own life.
yeah, I myself follow Swami Vivekananda and so many other leaders of India who really their thinking was totally different at the time of freedom struggle. They all came together. They did what they could do, all leaps and bounds, and really it was a huge mission, you can say. And British was compelled to leave India, but unfortunately they did something. It's not. I don't know how to discuss that, but that's their way to do things. They
Okay,
colonize and then yeah.
understood.
Very
All right.
different topic. I don't want to touch there, but
Yeah, you don't respect them. Got
anyways,
you.
India never used to never ever used to come in among like what do you say against any country, any against any theology, against any like we are very neutral and a country where we believe that whole world is our place for living and all people are our brothers and sisters. That's what we believe. We do that. We live that, and we help whatever way possible to anybody who comes to us. Or prime thing is knowledge. Like people are all fully charged to get all types of knowledge in all fields, and then maybe if the resources are not there, then they go outside the country and do their complete their research and come to something something in the world like something in the world to make the situation or the lives of the people better. So you're always thinking on a positive note, and that's why this energy and power we have. It's a very different thing. It's an can say a godly thing.
Mm,
We never
yes.
differentiate anyone. No black, no white, no rich, no poor. We just we welcome everyone and whoever like is hungry will make give him food, like whatever way we could help, we do
That's wonderful. That's wonderful.
that.
So we have been talking for a while now. So we're going to soon we're going to continue this conversation at our next meeting in the very near
All right,
future. We'll meet
sure.
again and we'll talk about a few more personal things, professional things, and how did you find out about on passive at the end?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, sure.
All right. So good to speak with you today.
Same here.
And
Thank you.
we will continue this next time. All right.
All right.
All right. Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Yeah. I mean, actually, it's good day for you. It
Yeah,
is actually
yeah. Good night for you. Yeah.
that's right.
Okay.
Good
See
night.
you next time.
Good day. All right.